Hi guys, welcome back to the Oasis Healing Temple. If this is your first time joining, welcome. And for those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your subscriptions and your likes and your comments. For today's reading, we are taking a look at messages from your guardian angels, from your spirit guides about what guidance they can offer you at the time you are tuning into this reading. We have 3 piles to choose from today, and I'm going to pull 3 different significator cards, which we will show closer as they reveal themselves. These will help you choose which pile is speaking to you. So pile number 1, pile number 2, and for pile number 3. Okay, pile number 1, number 2, and number 3. So for pile number 1, we have Clean It Up with Amethyst. You may be drawn to the card, message on the card, the image on the card, or the crystal. For pile number 2, we have A Leg Up, and that is with blue Apatite. And for pile number 3, we have Message in a Bottle, and that is with Polychrome Jasper. Alright, those are your choices. If you need more time to meditate, just pause the video. If you know the reading that is already speaking to you, the timestamps will be in the description box below, and I will see you at your readings. Hi, pile number 1, this is your reading. You chose the Amethyst crystal, the beautiful amethyst heart, with the Clean It Up card. So, I'm already feeling like there's a transformation taking place, the ending of an old, with the cleaning it up. It's maybe, I'm getting like you're at the end of a cycle, and you're clearing out the residual energies that are left over from doing the work, Amethyst is a master healer, and it works with our crown chakra, as well as our third eye. I mean, it can work with any of the chakras, but it really is very beneficial in the upper chakra areas. So for me, this has a lot to do with our mind and our mental, the mental space, so maybe there's some old thought patterns that are being cleansed out at the moment. Let's see what else we have. Coming to life. Look at this beautiful light that she's holding in her hand. Yeah, look, okay, so you've been chipping away and rediscovering yourself. We have this beautiful transformation that's taking place, where you're coming out of maybe something that made you feel very trapped or very limited, or in a situation that wasn't this beautiful being that you are. Let's see what we have. We have the Dragon's Lair. Okay, so it's our inner world, and we have the Divine Matrix. Okay, so yeah, this is the clearing out of an old belief system, an old pattern, the dissolving of an old pattern and breaking free from that. Yeah, a version of yourself that was a false version of who you are, of the way that you see yourself, and now you found this inner light within, and you're breaking breaking out of the matrix, you know. Let's see what else we have. What else we got? We got the solar light upgrade, solar plexus inner fire. Yeah, there's this transformation, this transmutation that's taking place. You're burning up and clearing out the old energies. This is the work of alchemy, where one form is being transformed into another form that is more lighter, not as heavy. It's becoming the truth. It is becoming that pureness, that pure love and light. Yeah, and this is having more confidence in yourself. I see more light, just more excitement about the world and about your creations. She's holding her womb here, so yeah, she's getting feeling more connected to her feminine energies, her feminine self, and her beauty, your beauty, and having that confident, radiant light and shining that beautiful light. Let's see, we have Goddess. Honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty and love every part of you. Yeah, look at that. This is you loving yourself. Your guardian angels want you to love yourself, to keep pouring into yourself, keep filling your cup with that self-love, that self-care, nurturing yourself, changing these false beliefs, the false version of you that you may have had of yourself that made you feel maybe not so secure. But now you see the truth. You know who you are. Oh, I love that for you, Palmetto One. Ooh, we have victory, and look, we have the cup. I shall celebrate and I shall rise. I will let victory make me wise. Ooh, you're doing it. You have done it. You have shifted this false narrative, this false belief system that you've had about yourself. And your angels are saying that you have done it, that you have broken out of this matrix, this false belief system that you probably had about yourself for, you know, a good bit. Definitely since childhood. That you've learned to love yourself and pour into yourself and shift the way that you see who you are. And now you are standing in your beauty. True love, come to me. True love shall come to me. As I do will, so mote be. Oh, this is you loving yourself. You need to love yourself more and keep pouring into yourself. Yeah, because this is an 8 and 8, 88. That is the balance, balancing the masculine, balancing the feminine energies and coming to unity within. And the more you pour into yourself, the more you have to share with others. So definitely pour into your own cup and fill your cup with all of your love. Loving who you are, shining your unique light, your unique beauty, the truth of who you are. I have peace, frigid goddess, in your sacred name, a light within me, peace is flame. Oh, that's pretty. Let's see what else. Peace. We have, ooh, heal. Look at that, and it's Chiron. I love the snakes. That also confirms the Kundalini rising, the awakening of the feminine energies within. You standing in your power and finding that peace. Coming to peace within, making peace with who you really are, restoring that innocent heart. Before, you know, the world makes us second guess who we are, makes you feel like you're not good enough, you know, and the versions that we create for ourselves of who we think we are, and you're breaking out. If you haven't already, your guardian angels are saying that you're about to break out and find the truth of who you are and stand in your truth by pouring into yourself. And that is how you will find this peace, is by loving yourself. We have Lady Nada. Oh my goodness. Expanded heart, openness, liberation. Let yourself love and be loved. Oh, I love this for you. So your guardian angels want to pour in some love into your heart chakra. So you have to open your heart and be ready to receive this divine feminine energy. Look at this beautiful golden light that is surrounding you. So your angels are surrounding you with golden healing light to open and expand your heart so that you can receive more, so that you can continue to feel in this cup with this beautiful love, this divine love that's trying to come in for you. Yeah, you have done some big healing on yourself. With Chiron, Chiron's the wounded healer, so it's pouring that love into those wounds, into these false versions of ourselves, so that you can become this beautiful, pure love of who you really are, restoring the innocence. Okay, let me get some more messages from the angels for you, pile number 1. Coming to life. Yes, you're going through a rebirth process right now. Let's see. Ooh, that's way too many. It's about 8 cards. Alright, so we have this one. This is a combination of 2 different decks, 2 angels. Get you straight. Messages for the collective pile number 1. Alright, I will take those. We have You Know What to Do, Archangel Uriel. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Yeah, this is you taking the light and going within and exposing all those false beliefs and bringing that divine light and love into those areas of how you see yourself. And illuminating all those fears, all those shadows that may have tried to keep you held back from opening your heart and seeing the truth of who you really are. This beautiful, unique light that is meant to be here to shine and guide others. We have Vanessa. To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? Alright, so yeah, that's using this inner light to guide you. When you ask yourself if there's something that you're, wanting to know, like where are you being guided to on your path? What lights you up? What do you feel the most passionate about? And if it's something that has like a, makes you question or gives you a negative kind of feeling, that's your answer right there. You just have to open your heart and allow yourself to feel it. We have Shanti. I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. Ooh, yay! That's great news. Rosetta, you have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. Well, there you go. So some of you may be called to help younger people, whether it's children or the youth. If you enjoy teaching, or if you have some messages to share about your journey and what you've overcome and been through, that is something that you could, that you might want to look into. We have Mystique. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. There we go. Don't take no for an answer. It's something that you're very passionate about, then everything will unfold for you and there will be a way made. You just have to ask your guides to, you can always ask your guides to help clear a path for you if there's something that you're truly passionate about, and if there's something that the universe is agreeing with, yes, this is your purpose, then everything will unfold. You just have to trust and lean into it and keep putting all of your intention and your focus, and just pay attention when you feel, if you feel blocked or whatever, then it's time maybe to pause, to retreat and receive some maybe insights or guidance before moving ahead. Sometimes we're not meant to go too far ahead. There may be steps that we miss, or there has to be things that come into alignment before we can move forward. Yeah, pile number 1. So this was your reading, your guardian angels, your guides. They just want you to know that you have been doing a very good job in loving yourself and seeing yourself from this beautiful, enlightened way, and pouring all this divine love into your heart and opening your heart so that you can receive all that you are more than deserving of. And then to share, you have something that you're meant to share with others. The way that you love, the way that you teach, the way that you, light other people's flame is something that maybe you're meant to, use going forward. Okay. All right, I'm going to close your reading. Y'all have a blessed day. I'd love to have you back for future readings. Y'all take care. Welcome, pile number 2. This is your reading. You chose the blue Apatite heart with the leg up, a leg up. Okay, so just from this card, I'm feeling like you're about to be receiving, or you are being supported by, the unseen forces, by your guides. They're supporting you. They're helping you get a leg up. They're helping you move forward. Yeah, you're being very supported right now. Let me see what else we have. We have Into the Unknown. Okay. So there's something that you're that's about to be revealed to you. Yeah, you may not know. There's something that you can't see, that you're not allowed to see at the moment. And you're having to navigate into unknown territory by going through how you feel. You can't see it, but there's something that you feel that you're being guided to do. So you're being guided by something, and it's something that you can't see with your physical eyes, but your angels are wanting you to know that you are being guided right now. And it might be into territory that's unfamiliar to you, but they are definitely guiding you and watching over you at this moment. Yeah, we have this rainbow light that's coming in for you. So there's a promise of support, a promise of guidance, and just having faith. And I love we have this little birdie, this little messenger here. So yeah, your spirit guides are with you right now, and they're helping support you. Wide open. Ooh, I love it. So you're being asked to surrender at this time. Pile number 2. Your guides, your angels, they're asking you to surrender and allow them to guide you forward, that they are supporting you, and they're going to give you the support that you need in order for you to open yourself up and take that leap of faith going forward. Because we have 7 and 7 here, and that's a very spiritual number. Very spiritually connected. And then we have 6, 42 for 6, which is love. This divine love is with you. There's a transformation that's taking place right now, and you might not be able to see it, but you will soon. We have Ancestral Realm. Ooh, sorry, my sage is getting a little too smoky. Put this out for a minute. Maybe you need a little bit of cleansing. Yeah, because we have karmic release. We have healing in the lineage and boundaries. Ooh. Wide open into the unknown. Let's get some more information about that ancestral realm. Oh, we have miracles. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how. Oh, wow. Well, that's awesome. There's some miracles that are coming in. So there's some healing that's taking place in your DNA right now, and that's probably what's happening behind the scenes. That's something that you can't quite see, because it's something internally that happens, something energetically. And you have done something that has created a miracle for your lineage. You've done some healing and transcended some old beliefs. Perhaps they were old relationships, old patterns, old cycles, and you have broken out of this pattern, this repetitive pattern that your family and your ancestors have been in this repetitive cycle for centuries, and you have done some work that has cleared that energy for you and your ancestors. So congratulations, pal number one. You have done some healing work. You've brought that divine light and that healing, your wisdom into those parts of your psyche that are, you know, things that aren't necessarily seen. They don't make themselves known. We actually have to go into our shadows and into our fears to try to understand them and where they originate from. And sometimes they can come from, repetitive patterns from many, many cycles of incarnation. And the only clue that we have is our childhood. And our childhood kind of gives us that's where our connection will lead us down the path. And we're not always aware of our past lives. A lot of people don't have that ability. I don't have that ability. But the more you remember your childhood and your pains and your challenges and your struggles, you start to pick up on some of those patterns, because you as an adult can look through the many situations that connect to this type of emotion or this belief system and pattern. And you have done that. You have taken your light, you've gone into the shadows, and you've been led to the places that need your healing and your attention, and you have brought that healing into your family, and you created those healthy boundaries. You've created that place of love. And now you have these miracles that are about to come in for you. There's some healing, there's some kind of blessing that's waiting ahead for you, and you're being asked to just surrender any kind of control, allow yourself to be guided, open your heart to be able to receive and be guided. Oh my goodness, look, we have abundance. Goddess of abundance, divine, let me thrive, let fortune be mine. Look at this beautiful blessing that's coming in for you. So some of you are about to be blessed with abundance, and abundance can come in many ways. It doesn't necessarily always have to be financially, even though I do feel that for this pal, you're about to receive a financial blessing. But also when we think of abundance, abundance can be so many things. It can be an abundance of love, of friendship, of companions, of wealth, of health, all those things, of joy, of experience, wisdom. Abundance can come in so many different ways. It's the goodness of life, the abundance of trees, the abundance of air, the abundance of happiness, all those kinds of things. When you think of abundance, it's not just financially, it's what is there an abundance of, and having that abundance mindset and living from that space of abundance, that everything comes from the realm of abundance. There's never, this is a world of illusion, and they always want us to think there's never enough, but really we come from source, and source is, abundant. So everything that is in creation is an abundance. Oh, we have grace. Grace, blessing, come to me to set me free. All right, so you've done some really big work, pile number 2. Your angels want you to know that you have done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of work for your family. We have 22 here, so this is a lot of healing. This connects to Archangel Raphael, and he is one of the angels of science, of healing, master healing, the healing modalities. He helps teach those. Science, math, etc. But I get a lot of healing and connection from Archangel Raphael. I work with him a lot in a lot of my healing sessions with my clients. So you're definitely being blessed with a lot of grace, having done all this work. Yeah, you're freeing yourself from these old patterns, freeing yourself from having to incarnate and take on any more of those patterns that weren't transmuted by others. Oh my goodness, we have another 22. So we have 2, 2, 2, 2 here. Woo! You might want to look that angel number up, 2222. Safe travels, keep me safe and let me roam far away, but bring me home. I love that. Okay, so you're going on a journey, but your angels are definitely watching over you. Like I said, you're stepping into unknown territory, because you're coming out of a place where you're not having to reenact these karmic cycles and patterns and repetitive, you know, energies anymore. You're actually moving into a place of the unknown. So now you get to, you almost get to like choose what it is you want to do, you know, because you've broken out of the karmic cycle of incarnating into these patterns. You've freed yourself. Yeah, and you're coming home to who you really are without all these having to incarnate to heal these generational patterns. You now get to be who you really are. You're coming home to yourself, coming home to your higher self, and being able to be, you know, just you without having to do the work. Ooh, oh my goodness. We have Lady Portia, overcoming limitations, karmic release. We have it again. Let go of the need to be right. Yeah, sometimes, you know, when we've done the healing work, you may have some old old tapes that might try to come in, or when you've broken out of karmic relationships with people and you're moving out of any kind of connection with them, and you've set those healthy boundaries. Sometimes they can feel that energetic release, you know, where they can't reach you in your mind. You know, sometimes when you have disagreements with people, you end up having have them, like, you hear them in your mind, you know, where you're having this debate with them, and you're continuing this argument in your mind with this person, which essentially it creates an energetic cord between the two of you, where you are literally still having the argument telepathically. And when you cut the cords and you've learned and understood and processed the experience of being in this karmic relationship, and you decide to set those healthy boundaries, you're no longer allowing them to take up residence in your home, in your mind. You cut out the mind chatter, you know, you automatically disengage with having any kind of conversation with them, because it's just a right fight, you know. And this happens a lot with the empaths and the narcissists, where they still want to have some kind of connection to your energy, and when the empath sets up those healthy boundaries and it cuts the cord where they're not allowed to have access to your energy anymore, they notice that shift. They notice that you've withdrawn and have set up that boundary, and so they'll try to, you know, infiltrate you and get in there and try to put some kind of seed thought that makes you get into a conversation with them. And so what you have to do is just let go of having any kind of need or desire, or, you know, I want to say feed the ego in any type of way. You just want to disengage, completely disengage, because every time you think about them, or, you know, you're creating that energetic cord again. So you want to just constantly keep releasing, cutting those cords, disengaging from any kind of conversation, any kind of right fighting, because until somebody truly comes up and says, you know, I'm so sorry about the way things happened and went down, I've changed, I've grown, let me show you, and they actually, you know, their actions match their words, until that person, you know, is standing before you and actually living and breathing their word, then, you know, you can't have a relationship with somebody who's just wanting to right fight, always wanting to gaslight you, never want to take responsibility for their choices. You know, it's standing in your strength. And when you have done that, when you finally do, you cut those cords, and they no longer have any access to you anymore, and they will feel that loss. Yeah. But I don't feel that for you. I do feel that you have cut those cords, and you've set those healthy boundaries, and you've freed yourself from these karmic relationships where you no longer have to be around those types of people. You're no longer getting a lesson from those experiences. If you still have them, there's some residual cleaning up that needs to be done. But for the majority of you, I do feel like you have done that work, and you've cut those cords, and now you're standing in your power and your truth and coming home to who you really are. We have journey. Yes, you're going on a new journey. And this is a card 11. So there's this new beginning, this initiation that's coming in for you, pile number 1, this miracle. And I truly feel like maybe your higher self is coming into form at the moment. And that is the miracle of becoming you and coming into who you really are. Let me get you some more messages from the angels. This is a combination of 2 different decks. Okay, we got 2. Messages for Kyle. Whoa. Got a lot of cards coming up for you. Let's see what this journey is about. Ooh. Okay, we have Crystal. Have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. Yeah. Confirmation. You're being asked to step into a path that's unknown, but to have faith and surrender and open yourself up to receive. We have I am with you. This is Archangel Michael. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. All right, so you have Michael and Raphael. We have Bridget. Caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. Okay, so you're just being asked to just have some patience right now. There's some things that have to work out before you can move forward, but you're definitely being guided, and there is forward movement. It is subtle, and you're going to be going on this healing journey. I mean, you've done the healing, but this journey here, I mean, it's going to be like miraculous. There's going to be things that you just can't even believe are happening in your life. Pile number 2, because there's so much grace. I mean, we have abundance. You have this karmic release twice in here. And we have these miracles and having faith. And you have faith twice. So just keep your heart open. And keep your mind open. We have clairvoyance. Archangel Raziel. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Look at this chakra activation. Yeah, there's some definite activations taking place for you. And it has to do with you know, everything in divine timing. So now is not the time for you to try to you know, force anything. Just allow these energies to transform, and everything takes a, you know, there's this delicate balance that has to occur, so you don't miss anything, or you don't rush ahead and, I want to say, you know, misplace things, or jump too far ahead before you're ready. There's a lot of spiritual guidance that wants to come in for you at the moment. Perspective changing, upgrades. Okay. So my dog is barking. Okay, I'm back. I had to go see what my dog was barking at, and I'm not really sure what she was barking at. Something out in the field. Okay. So yeah, right now with the clairvoyance, you have some gifts that are about to come online here. So that's why I think I was saying not to rush ahead too soon, because you're being downloaded with more gifts. You're coming into who you truly are, and it takes a little bit of time for you to download and integrate this new, it's almost like you've healed and overcome these contracts, these karmic lessons and everything, and so now you're meeting with your guides in the etheric and the astral realms, and you're signing new contracts with new guides so that you can step on a new journey. You're going, you know, you have a new mission now. And this one has more to do with your divine purpose, you know, in connection to your divine abilities and gifts. We have comfort. Archangel Azrael. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Okay, we're still healing. You're still integrating these new energies. We have life review. Ooh, take inventory of your life and resolve to change to heal anything that is unbalanced. Yeah, for this, I feel like, yeah, you are clearing out old energetic contracts, and now you're signing new contracts. And so there's a lot of energy work that's taking place right now in the subtle realms that you're unaware of in this physical world. But like when you sleep and everything, you meet with your guides, you meet with your spirit team, and you report what you've learned. You know, there's this like energy exchange. And when you have gone through lessons and let's say you've passed the test, you've aced this quiz, you are ready to graduate, you know, from this class or level up in some way, there's a lot of uploading and then downloading that has to take place. And so you're uploading, reporting all of these this information and documentation about all the lessons and tests that you've passed, and now you're receiving a new mission, a different class, you know, different guides to teach you these specific lessons that you're now ready to embark on this new journey and download these new gifts. So you may be receiving more upgrades to your clairvoyance abilities, where you feel more connected to your spiritual guides and the angels. We have victory, Archangel Sindolphin. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Continue to have faith. And we have take back your power. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. And for me, I feel like you are about to be downloading more of your spiritual energies. You have overcome, you've healed, you're probably finishing up a little bit of residual healing that needs to take place in your energetic body. But you have so many blessings that are coming in for you, pile number 2. And your guardian angels just want you to know just to have faith, be open to being guided, to receiving more connection, to receiving this abundance. You're going to go on a new journey moving forward. You're about to receive further instruction on what to do and what your mission is going to be. Congratulations. All right, pile number 2, this was your reading. Please take what resonates for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I want to thank your guardian angels for this beautiful message. Y'all please like and subscribe if you like my channel. I'd love to have you back for future readings. Y'all take care and have a blessed day. Welcome, pile number 3. You chose the Polychrome heart with the message in a bottle card. Okay, so your angels, your guides want you to know that there's a message for you here. And for me, it has to do with there's something maybe hidden in your subconscious that needs to be released, and something that needs to be expressed. And it relates to your emotions, your perception here. All right, let's get some more cards. We have Golden Palace. Okay. Making a choice. So there's a decision that has to be made from one. Okay, so this has to do with the version. Let's get some more cards. Star being healing codes, important information, wounds are healed, recharging. Let's see, innocence. Nurture your inner child. Alright, so your guides want you to know that there's some healing that needs to take place within. And for me, I feel like it's a version of yourself from your past, a childhood version of yourself that needs some healing, that needs some information, some perspective shifting in order for you to step onto this new path that is going to bring you home to who you really are. With this Golden Palace here, this is like your true home, your true self, your blessings, where all of your blessings are. Yeah, with these healing codes, there's some healing that needs to come in to the younger version of yourself so that you can restore your innocence. A lot of times when we're children, I've said this in a couple of our readings, this is a common thing with my clients whenever we are doing any kind of transpersonal therapy. A lot of our childhood experiences contribute to who we are as adults, right? And when we experience things from a child's point of view, especially things that are very traumatic, that are challenging and traumatizing, children can only perceive and understand things from their perspective, from their level of awareness and their level of consciousness. And as we grow up into an adult, we still carry forward those belief systems. And your inner child is asking you to go back into that version of yourself and heal an aspect, to shift your perspective of the situation, so that you can move forward on into your destiny. And so what I would suggest is having somebody with you, whether it's your partner or a loved one, somebody who can help you release, and you can communicate, express, or writing it down, whatever you need to do to share a memory or this traumatic experience. If you know, share with your therapist, somebody that you feel safe with, that you could trust with this information, and allow yourself to observe, be an observer of the situation. You know, what was the environment? Who were the people involved? Try to understand the people who were involved. What were they going through in their life in this situation? How were they raised? What were their belief systems? And try to have an observation of the situation without feeling too emotionally, you know, in the situation. Yes, if there's a repressed emotion where you're asked to feel and allow yourself to feel and understand and grieve for yourself and grieve through the experience, because sometimes as children we're not allowed to express how we really feel in a situation. We have to repress our anger, or we have to repress our sadness. You know, sometimes it's extremely dramatic and we don't understand how to process the information. But now as an adult, we are given opportunities to go back into the past and understand things from a different perspective, you know, and to bring that healing, to bring that shift of perspective for our inner child who still may be going through that experience without an understanding, without having the, you know, the comprehension of what was going on. You know, they don't have an ending to their story. They're just going with whatever, you know, the child can make up. And the child always goes to the worst case scenario. And I'm not saying that what was happening was somehow not horrible and traumatic. I know there are some really bad things that people have to go through in their childhood. I'm not demeaning that in any way or putting light on anything. This is mainly for you to try and help heal your inner child so that they can have some type of resolution and forward movement, so they're not trapped in the past. Because a lot of times what ends up happening is, if we do not release these emotions and we keep them all bottled up, we can experience, you know, disease and cancer, because they are trapped energies within the body that aren't being allowed to be released. They're not being allowed to heal. They're not being allowed to be transmuted and used and alchemized for lessons, for love, for light. How can we use what our experience was to give us our, you know, to help others? You know, what can I take from this experience so that I don't pass it forward and bring it forward to generations after me? You know, to always try to understand what it was that you were learning so that you can evolve that energy and not have to keep that energy here circulating on the planet anymore, which is very hard to do, especially if you're a starseed, because starseeds have come here to the planet to do this, to take on negative energy. And a lot of starseeds are born into these very dark, harsh environments that are very traumatic, and they have to struggle a lot because they come from a place that is very you know, high energetically and vibrationally, that is love, it's truth, it's light. There isn't a lot of, you know, there's not pain, there's not illusion. There's no lying. There's no hate and anger. It is all just love and truth, and everyone's telepathic. So we feel energy. We know the truth. And when we're here on this planet, it's so dense and so heavy. And in the 3D, there is this duality. So love can exist, but so can its opposite. Anger and fear and illusion, all that exists here too. And so, in trying to shift the planet so that Earth can be a higher vibrational planet, we have to take on the negative energies, and we have to transmute them. We have to alchemize them and shift them from a lower perspective into a higher perspective. So we have to take on that pain, and we have to bring love into that pain, and we transform that pain into love and understanding, and we try to evolve it and grow it. And so you're being asked to go into this childhood and restore your innocence, and bring more love, bring more healing into it. We have energy, a light inside my fire divine. Energy, fill me, make me shine. Yeah. Bring your awareness into the past and try to have that adult mindset of what was I trying to learn, because Earth essentially is a school, and we're all here to learn through certain experiences, and we get certain tools, we get more certain understandings going through these experiences. And so you can ask yourself, what was I trying to learn by going through this experience? And we always have to go through, if we want this, we have to go through the opposite in order to appreciate this. So if you want love and to have this unconditional love, you have to know what to not have love feels like, so that you can appreciate what real love is. You understand? Let's see what else we have. Glamour. Yeah, this has to do with the illusion. Excuse me. So into this mirror, I now see the realms of possibility. Whatever you believe about yourself and believe about the world, your belief system is going to create the reality that exists around you. So if you believe that you are unworthy and that you're not lovable, you will be met with people who treat you like that, because it is your belief that is creating that. When you go within and you bring this healing energy into yourself, into your child, and you become that guide, you become the person that helps shift your lower version of yourself, and you become your own parent. You learn to become your own cheerleader, and you help guide that younger version of you that's still trapped in the past of feeling unloved, unprotected, unsafe, unworthy. And you become that person that pours your love and your light and your attention onto the younger version of you that didn't feel that way. You end up growing that perspective. You grow that consciousness up so that it can become mature, so that your emotions can become mature, so that your mind can become mature, so you're not trapped in the past of this pain anymore. You end up evolving and growing, and then your reflection of the outside world will start to shift and change, and it will become this beautiful golden palace that you want, this place of beauty, the place of coming home to yourself, of all your wishes coming true, your blessings coming in for you, for all that you are deserving of. But you have to choose to step on that path, to close the door to the past, so that you can embrace this beautiful future that is waiting for you. We have justice. By the power of 3x3, Mott, deliver justice to me. Yeah. You're trying to shift your perspective, shift your energy. Sorry, you guys. Got this tickle in my throat. Okay, so there might be something that you need to communicate to somebody from your past, if you do have a loved one or whoever this is where you've experienced this traumatic situation. If you can talk to them about it, this will also help you shift your emotion. If there's somebody who's open to you having the discussion with them without trying to, gaslight you or shut your feelings and emotions down, just so you can have this resolution and understanding and shift this perspective that you have, to bring about this balance. And you have to know that we, not to go seeking karma out, that everything happens for a reason. I know that's, not easy to hear, especially when we go through these horrible experiences, but it's not on us to go seeking that karmic justice out. Everything does happen in divine time, and we do not know, lifetimes before when we've incarnated and experiences that we've been through. There's few people here who do, on earth, who can have access, who do have access to their past lives and remember who they were and their experiences. But, we're not sure unless you have those abilities of who people are in our lives that we've incarnated with and what roles we've all played with each other back and forth through many incarnations. And so a lot of us have incarnated here on the planet to create karmic justice in our lives and our families, so we can graduate Earth School and we can leave. And so we might be cleaning out these old cycles, these old patterns, and having the scales balance, where I've done this to you in past lives and you've done this to me in past lives, and in this incarnation this will be our final roles in each other's lives, the final play, and we're just going to settle the score where we're even. That way you can move forward and I can move forward, and we no longer have this karmic attachment. We will heal all these wounds, and we will move forward and step into our true identities, no longer having to play out these roles, these karmic relationships anymore. Right? And that's ultimately what we want. We want to clear these old contracts. I just noticed we have 1515, a 23 and a 5 right here. So 5 and 5 and 15 and 15. Definitely a lot of change coming in for you, pile number 3. We have think. Yeah, you're being asked to help shift your perspective, to go within, clarify, to get some perspective, to shift how you see things, to bring some calm and ease to your mind and your emotions by setting your emotions free and bringing this healing, bringing this justice. We have digest. Yeah. Coming full circle, and clearing out these old contracts. What was the lesson you were learning, receiving, going within to receiving the blessings, because I know it's hard to think that there can be blessings in our pain, but there is. Our wisdom comes from there. Our spiritual gifts comes from there, because it teaches us what we don't want, and therefore we learn what we do want, and we gain mastery over ourselves, and we understand, you begin to understand why things had to happen, why they, played out the way they played out, so that you can become this person that you are today, to stand in the strength of who you are. And your final card is Miraculous Moment, Guru Ram Dass. Harmony surrounds you, expect miracles. Ooh. There's some divine healing that's going to take place for you, pile number 3. Your guardian angels want you to know that there's going to be some miraculous happening that happens for you when you do this healing work for yourself. This Virgo, this is the harvest. So this is separating the chaff from the wheat, so that you can extract the beautiful gifts, the wisdom, and everything from having gone through this painful experience. And when you do that, there's going to be this balance that begins to come into your life. And your angels are surrounding you in this healing light. They're holding sacred space for you to be able to do this. Yeah, and when you do, you're going to receive some clarity. You're going to receive some deep insight into your experience. You're going to have some of that aha moment for you. Yeah, you just shine your light, put your perspective, shine your awareness into the fears, and release and shift the energy that has been trapped. This younger version of yourself that's still being held in this painful position. I'm going to get some messages from the angels for you just to clear out this reading, close it out. Okay. We have Rosetta. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. Ooh, okay, so this relates to your childhood. Because of what you went through as a child, you may be somebody who is very good with children and understanding children's needs because your needs weren't met. And so now you get to be somebody who helps, who understands children, and you'll be able to help, one, be a good parent yourself, but also very good with working with children. Yvonne, you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. Aww. So you definitely have an emotional connection to angels. You have a big heart, pile number 3. And children and animals, they're very good heart healers. They help us heal our emotional bodies and become, remain young at heart, remain connected to our inner child. And you definitely have a beautiful inner child. And that's what you need to see as well. You need to pour that love into yourself and love yourself, even though your childhood was harsh and you didn't have, maybe your parental figures weren't exactly very nurturing and caring, and, they didn't make you feel safe. You are somebody who's learned how to do that by experiencing the opposite of that. And that is what you were learning through those experiences. So that is a gift that you can offer to others, okay? We have Bethany. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or a pedicure. So you're being asked to love yourself, to practice some self-care. And self-care can just be you taking care of yourself, loving yourself, telling yourself every day how beautiful and how kind and how loving and deserving you are and how worthy you are, okay? And then doing anything that does make you feel good. It makes your body feel good. It makes your heart feel good. Things that help you pour love into yourself where you feel maybe you were missing out somewhere. But you be your parent, you be your supportive friend, and you pour into yourself. Pile number 3. Final message from the angels. We have Archangel Haniel, trust and follow your renewed passion to your love life and career. And the more you pour into yourself, the more others want to pour into you, because you become this vessel that, like a magnet that starts to attract those energies. So that because you believe you're worthy of them and deserving of them, other people will see that light and they'll want to give you exactly what you believe about yourself, because that's how this world of illusion works. That's how the mirror works. When you see yourself as worthy and deserving, so do other people. If you don't see yourself as worthy and deserving, nobody will. It all starts with you. All right, pile number 3, that was your reading. Please take what resonates for you. I'd love to have you back for future readings. Y'all take care of yourselves, love yourself. I'm sending you all my love. Y'all have a great day. Take care.